Hello there. What is going on, everyone? Today we are going to be taking a look at the Mandalorian Warriors. Today, in this box, we shall behold that which is a single unit of Mandalorian Warriors, which can be built in various configurations compatible with the Rebels, the Republic, as well as the various factions of Mandalore. And I don't know why I'm speaking in this silly voice. Maybe this is my impression of what a Mandalorian sounds like. Big thanks to Atomic Mass Games and Asmodee for sending this out for review. If you are interested in learning more about the ways of Mandalore, we'll have links in the video description below. We're also going to be announcing the winner of the $25 Amazon gift card giveaway at the end of this video. Thank you for playing. If you would like to enter to win the next giveaway, you just have to be a subscriber and leave a comment on this or one of my other videos. And I'll promise I won't talk like this in the future. I'm just going through craziness at the moment. We've got all these bases. We've got all this cardboard. Look at that. Core, Special Forces, and Support. And we have our rules insert. Here we go. We've got all of the folks who worked on this and helped bring it to us. So thank you to all of those folks. And we have we've got all kinds of good stuff. We're going to look at sprues first. Oh, yes. And of course, we have various ways to build and manufacture. We've got backpacks, we've got rifles, we have helmet bits, both male and female variants, and we have different weapons. We've got legs, and again, the typical alphanumeric system. Here's A, here's a lot of A options, B and B options are right there. Now, for this particular sprue, this one, I believe, is our heavy weapon sprue. Look at that. We got a Tommy gun right there. It looks like a Tommy gun. Now we have a couple of these. We have two of this sprue here. This is sprue 80, SWQ81 sprue number 2. And then we've got our D's Mandalorians, E's, and more D's and E's pieces here. We have two of those. And then we have this one, which is sprue 3, and we have two of these. We've got parts G and F here for your consideration. Look at all of those helmets and extra bits, and we got some blasty bits here on the jetpack as well. All right, very, very cool. We have ourselves 11 bases here, and we are going to take a look at these cards. All right, so first up we have our Mandalorian Initiates, and I'll be, of course, taking our other language versions and putting them on the back here. So we can see we've got the creed, the heavy, the personnel, the training, and the grenade. They had 56 points. They're a corps with 5 troops in there, so they get a little extra. They have the vibro blades, the blaster rifles with long shot. They're only range 3 normally, but they can extend that range with the aim token. They have search to hit and red save. So not bad, but definitely expensive for a core unit. No keywords on these guys. You'll note they do not have keywords. Moving along, we're going to get our Mandalorian Warriors, which are a slightly better version. All right, they are also core, and they have 64 points, so a little bit more expensive. There we go. All right, 64 points, a little more expensive, a little more. They are jump to, duelist, impervious, and much like the Mandalorian Initiates, they are not able to go, they're not mercenaries. Right? They're not going in other factions. They are Mandalorians through and through. A lot more upgrades options here, too. You still have the vibro blade. You still have blaster rifles. You still have search to hit. You do have courage 2, which is a big deal for these guys. With red saves, too. That's especially a nice thing. But you have the creed heavy personnel training. You have equipment, grenades, and also that weapon icons. You can upgrade their guns a little bit if you would like, which is certainly cool. Now, we've got some Mandalorian Warriors here. Now, these are going to come in as supports. They're fire support, right? They're detachment for Mandalorian Warriors, so you get to add yourself a handy-dandy little group of Mandalorian Warriors with fire support. They're a heavy weapons team with Impervious and Sharpshooter 1. They have Vibroblades and the Galar 15 Carbine, which is a super cool way to run these guys. Again, Courage 2, Health 1, and lots of a lot of those upgrades. You don't have the weapon upgrade there, but you already have it built into them. And for 55 points, but you only get the 4 models here. I think this is the first official time we've ever seen a support with... no, it's not. It's not. It's the first time we've seen a support ever since the last time we've seen a support that happened to have personnel upgrades, because I think range troopers had the same thing. So, no, not the first time. And then our mercenary version here is Special Forces, and that's the Clan Kryze Veterans. They are expensive. They're very expensive, but these are the really good Mandalorians. And one reason for that is, hey, they're speed 3, right? They're also got that surge to block, which is super good. They've also got Courage 2. They're also mercenarily empowered. Mercenarily, I've made that word up, but they're mercenaries for the Rebels and for the Republic. You can do Jump 2. You can they have Impervious. They have Mandalorians are stronger together. Now, this keyword isn't going to do a whole lot by itself, but if you're running them with Clan Kryze and you have other Mandalorians who also have this keyword nearby, it's going to make your tokens twice as effective, maybe even more so, because when you spend an aim, you can get a dodge, vice versa, all that good stuff. So you got to be range 2, though. So you have to actually be together with Mandalorians who also have that keyword, right? You have Tactical 1 there, which is going to work within itself, giving them that aim, so that they can then, again, tokens. Always very cool. Blaster pistols, which is 2 dice, both in melee and up to range 2, and then the Galar for range 3. A lot of great weapons on these guys. Tactical 1, also really nice. Speed 3, really, really nice. Jump at speed 3, get in position, kick some butt. By the way, there's 5 models in this one, which is really cool. Plus, of course, you can add the personnel and the heavy, and then training, grenades, and equipment. They are absolutely fantastic. They are the cream of the crop. I think they're probably the best Mandalorians that we've seen. That's the limb I'm going out on. Let me know if there's a different Mandalorian unit that you've seen. Obviously, the best one in this box, right? But I think these are better than the Mandalorians, like the Super Commandos and stuff. I don't know. I'm thinking they're the top tier Mandos. All right. So for upgrades, we do have that weapon for that Galar 15 Carbine. If you want to upgrade your cheaper Mandos, you can do that. We've got a Mandalorian Initiate Squad upgrade. You're going to add 4 more Mandos. They're going to become indomitable, and they have that better cohesion, and they also cannot be transported. Now, this one is just for the Initiate Squad. Okay. And then we've got some heavies. We've got the Shukuro 5 Repeater, which is going to be 3 dice at range 1 to 3 with Overwhelm, 3 black dice. We've got the Micro Grenade Launcher, which is going to be a cyclable weapon with Blast and Impact 1, 2 white and 1 black at range 1 to 2. Let's see, for only 22 points, it's not too bad. And then we have the Galar 90 Sniper Rifle. This one is range 1 to 4, red and a black with lethal 1. And those are the upgrades. Combine those with our new style order tokens, and we are ready to rock. We're zoomed in real close right here just to take a look at as part of the build process here, because you have some really tremendous options on how you want to build these. For example, I could go with the Clan Kryze helm or the non-Clan Kryze helm, which doesn't have the indentation. Nothing's stopping me from eventually doing it, but I figure, you know what, I want to have the freedom to run them outside. I feel like if I put the, oops, and I bent the antenna, but I feel like if I had to put the Clan Kryze helm on there, I wouldn't have ever been able to use these guys as maybe Mandalorian super commandos or something like that if I wanted to, or maybe I wanted to do some decals. You have different gun options. For that, you have even different backpack options. We have this one, and then the bigger one here, which probably, you know, again, I feel like I went a little bit more with like a Clan Saxon sort of look for these, but I just wanted more customization on my Mandos. All right, so we've got our Mandalorian Warriors assembled, and they are really cool. There's a lot of options on how to build these guys. You have, like, you know, for most of the models, except for like the heavies and the leader, you have 2 versions of each of them, and you can build them both the same. You can build them a little bit differently. You have the helmets that can have the Clan Kryze crest in there. You have the regular helmets. So I went with the regular helmets for these guys. You have different weapon options. You have like the flowing scarves, and you can go without that. Some of the characters even have leg plating that you can say, you know, you've got more pieces of Beskar on you, you've got less pieces of Beskar. Really cool for like initiates if you're building those. You have different backpacks. You can go with the long missile launcher backpacks. You can go with the shorter, you know, more backpacks. You can go with no backpack at all. You don't have to do a backpack at all. Really cool. You got different options for your heavy weapons as well. We did a sniper here. We have our leader. Again, you only have one leader model, so you have to choose which one you want if you're going to go with kind of like the flowing bits or not. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. You have different backpack options with the flames there too, which is a cool one. And I did both of these, both with the backpack with the flames. But even with this option, you could go with like a regular option without the flames. You could go with the smaller backpack that doesn't have the big torpedo coming out of it. So you have a lot of options. The Mandalorian Warriors looking very cool. And the winner of our $25 Amazon gift card giveaway is going to be Magic Sprit XX. Go ahead and shoot me an email at mailcrabbok@gmail.com and we'll get you squared away. If you did not win, don't worry. Next giveaway starts right now. Just leave a comment and be a subscriber, and it's as simple as that. All right, this has been a look at the Mandalorian Warriors expansion. If you are looking to enhance your Mandalorian army, or maybe you just want some Clan Kryze veterans to go into your Rebels or your Republic, or you are trying to just kind of start a la carte, this is an option to go with. So pretty cool stuff. Big thanks for Atomic Mass Games and Asmodee for sending this out for review. I will talk to you guys later. Big thanks to all of my patrons. You guys are amazing and help make this whole channel possible. I will talk to you later. May the Force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. So say we all. And always wash your socks.